So yeah, here's a question that we had. How many protons does it take to get a gram of protons? Now, a gram is about the size of a pencil eraser. A proton is a subatomic particle, is really, really tiny. And so you need a lot of protons to get a gram of protons. How many protons do you need? Well, as it turns out, you need this many. You need 602 sextillion, 200 quintillion protons to have a gram of protons. And you taken this number and we say that this number represents a mole. Here's what I mean. Let's say you have a dozen things. That means you have 12 things, right? Similarly, if you have a mole of things, you have this many things. If you have a mole of protons, you have this many protons. If you have a mole of dogs, you have this many dogs. If you have a mole of cows, you have this many cows. So a mole just means this gigantic number of things. 602 sextillion, 200 quintillion. Now that's just so inconvenient to write out all these zeros. So we find it, just for the sake of ease, we find it a little bit easier to do this using scientific notation. And here it is with a little bit of rounding. 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. This is called Avogadro's number. And if you have this many things, we say we have a mole of that thing. And if you have this many protons, that's a gram of protons. Now, since a neutron weighs about the same as a proton, bet you can figure out how much one mole of neutrons weighs. And in this worksheet, you're going to use this fact to try to figure out the mass of various numbers of atoms.